welcome back to a home vlog. It is the first weekend since we have been away to Florida and Ireland, and we have been at home today. It's about 3 o'clock and I have started a task that I didn't actually plan on doing today, but I unpacked from the trip and I still have all of this stuff to sort of organise and put away, so I thought we could do that together. But also I've brought down all of my summer clothes, which are stored in several boxes because I have some stuff that I only really wear when I go on like holidays to Florida or on like a summer trip, you know, stuff that I don't really wear in the UK. And then I've got my like spring midi dresses and all sorts of like miscellaneous things. So I want to go through all of it today and put away my winter thick jumpers and clothes because I don't really need them. Just get myself organised really. I'm having a bit of a spring clean from my wardrobe and my brain, and I really want to talk to you a bit about resetting goals today as well, because when I originally set my goals at the beginning of the year, I was really busy, there was a lot on my mind, and I feel like goals aren't just something you have to set in January. So we're going to revisit and look at those. But also in this vlog, we are going to be going to the cinema to see Six the Musical tomorrow on at the cinema, like the recorded version of the West End show. And we also have a Formula One weekend, so we've got the qualifying today and a race tomorrow, so I'm in my motorsports tee. We have some nice dinners and food in to enjoy, and this video is also very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. I have got another discount code. It's HelloBrogan50, which will get you 50% off your first box, 25% off for the next 2 months, and free desserts for life, which is my favourite part. So you can scan the QR code or you can check the links below, but I'll show you a bit more of our dinners and food later on. But just a big thank you to them because I love them. We are very loyal, genuine customers. We have had over 150 boxes and they've updated the app recently, and even the box is fresh too. So I want to show you all that later. Let's do this big wardrobe swap, which I really don't want to do. So the boxes are here. It looks worse than it actually is. Don't judge. I need to go through everything in my wardrobe and everything in these boxes and do the big switcheroo. So I think the first thing to do is take everything out of these boxes and then pull stuff out of the wardrobe that can go into storage. I need to organise it by things to donate, which I'll just chuck in the hallway, things that I can wear in the UK that will go in the wardrobe, and things that are what I would wear in a hot climate, on vacation, in Florida, that kind of thing. So we'll get the first box. For example, this skirt, I know it sounds stupid, I just don't wear this in the UK, but it looks really cute with some of my Disney outfits. So this is 100% one of those ones I just pull out for Florida. So that's straight away gone. I think I actually might need a proper clip to get this hair out my face. Do you ever just look at a dress and go, you know what, I wore that once to the beach and I don't really think I wore it many times after? And also when I had a dog, I used to wear some things for like dog walks that I just don't anymore. Bye. These boxes are my vacation ones, you know, Disney stuff and other hot holidays. These are things that I think will work in the UK. I feel like I go through this sort of seasonal meltdown every couple of years. I've talked about it on my channel a few times before. My body changes in shape and size. My style changes. I don't know what my sort of colour palette is. So I think I need to do one of those, what are they called, you know, where they hold the different colours up to see what season I am and what colours suit me best, because I've just thrown out 2 very light green dresses because I know green looks good on me, but they're like pale light green is not good on my light skin. So I know that that is something that when I look at photos of myself back in, I'm like, So I'm getting more aware of like colours. However, my style, I just feel like I have no sense of style still, and I don't know whether to work with a personal stylist and go to like a big shopping centre with them and try things on in the changing room, or whether I drag my mum out for a day or whether I have a solo day of just trying on so much stuff, because I'm looking at these dresses and like I have worn something like this so many times, these like skater style v-neck floaty. It's so boring and it doesn't inspire me to want to pull dresses out and wear them in my wardrobe when they all look the same. So I'm feeling a bit like I don't want to put any of these things in because I don't really want to wear them. So I'm just going to put them to the side and revisit. Maybe I'll be a bit more ruthless. I am really bad at hoarding stuff. It's why I love collecting things. There is like a deeper part of it. I moved around like between my mum and dad's houses when I was like 21 to 23. So I moved between my mum's and my dad's, then I lived in my own flat, then I moved to Benji's, then we bought our own house. And I think the accumulation of jumping around quite a lot, I let go of a lot of possessions in that time, and by the time I got to have my own house I became more of a hoarder because I had my own space and my own things and no one dictating or controlling that. And I know that that is a big part of why I feel this deep desire to keep hold of things. Right, here we go. Here are my jumpers. A lot of these are like wintry things, but obviously I do still wear some, so I think I'm just gonna push it all back and start from the beginning. Oh my god, there's so much stuff under here too. You know what? I'm gonna pull it all out. It's all coming out. What's hiding? I have not worn this jacket. It's quite a nice jacket, you know, from Primark. But every time I try it on, it just doesn't suit me. I'm gonna get rid of it. That hurts my soul. This little Primark jacket has had its day. Bye. Oh my god, I'm gonna be ruthless. This is a gym jacket. It doesn't need to be hung. It needs to go with gym gear. Walt Disney World zip up that is so worn. It is like not soft anymore. I used to love this so much, but I have nicer ones. I've had this jumper for so long from Gap. The colour is wearing around the neck and I just don't like it anymore. I don't know what I like anymore, but it's not that. Wow, that's had its moment, hasn't it? That's cute. A little white cardie. Didn't even know I owned that. So I do have some things in the wash from the trip that will go in, but this is looking very sparse. I have absolutely nothing that sort of like goes together or blends. I used to love midi skirts and I do have some in this drawer down here, but I haven't worn those for a long time. So in all honesty, I think we will actually just get rid of those. I'm being extremely ruthless because what's the point in hoarding these things that I just don't use? I've pulled out all my pajamas. I need to just fold it all and put it back in nicely, but that was overflowing. So I've now done that too. And I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this, but these are all my sort of evening dresses, black tie events, cruise dresses, you know the ones. They live in a wardrobe in this spare room, but I've pulled them all out because I just know I'm hoarding some in here too that I haven't worn in years. I was genuinely not expecting to be that ruthless today, but I think this has been a really long time coming and I feel ready to pretty much start again. So if any of you have any recommendations for clothing brands you love, then do let me know. I am going to go on Pinterest now and I'm going to have a little look at some spring summer outfits and things that I like and get some inspiration for outfits and styles that stand out to me. Feel equal parts proud of myself because I was so holding on to stuff that just didn't serve me and didn't make me feel good, but also a little bit devastated that I don't have anything. But it's also on the flip side, I guess, exciting that I'm about to start almost from scratch. And I also feel like since turning 30, there is definitely this aging up you do, because I feel like some clothes are just too young for me now, certain styles, certain things I used to enjoy. I got so hot I had to take my trackies off, but I bought these in Target, these little pink shorts, and they actually have like mini shorts built into them. Can't even explain how comfy these are, and they actually match my top. Also, before I forget, I don't sell any of my old clothes. I donate them all to local charity shops. Benji's mum works and manages one and they all go to her, and it's just what works for me. I've come down to the kitchen because I am hungry, so I've just asked Benj what we're having for dinner and he said it's one of our favourites. It's the Thai green curry from HelloFresh and I'm so excited to be partnering with them again. As I said, we've had so many boxes. Let me show you how the app is looking these days because there is so much variety. We have all of our meals sorted for the next few weeks. I love picking out what we're going to have. As I said, we have just been away, so we can pause at any time. You can cancel, you can change the address. It is so easy and convenient. And honestly, I don't know what we would do without HelloFresh these days. I love that everything comes fresh, pre-portioned, straight to the door. We've got quality ingredients and meals that we can rely on. And there's no waste, which is also great. So we're not overbuying and spending too much on our grocery budget because we have those meals locked in. It's already a really great price. Meals start around £1.62 $22 per person. But like I said, with my Hello Brogan 50 discount code, you can get 50% off your first box, 25% off for the next 2 months, and free desserts for life, which is such a good deal. This is the best deal. So if you haven't tried HelloFresh or you're thinking about signing up, then you can scan the QR code, link down below for you, and let me know if you've been enjoying any particular meals recently. In this box, we've also got a chicken, a mash, and we have a gnocchi, which sounds great. So I'll show you another one tomorrow. Look at these clean bowls.
10 out of 10, no notes.
It was so yummy, like genuinely so good. That is one of our favourites, isn't it?
Yeah. Anytime it's on the list, we get it.
Yeah, really nice. So we've had a good dinner. Benji's mum has popped over and taken all of my clothes away, which is great. And we've actually organised to go for a dog walk with her in the morning, so that'd be nice.
And now we're watching a documentary on Netflix called The Diamond Heist. I actually listened to a podcast about this last year maybe, and it is very interesting. So I'm hoping this does it justice. It's a Guy Ritchie documentary who we love because he did The Gentleman.
This is like, what, 25 years ago that this happened? We like to have something on in the background while we're eating, and then we decide if we're actually going to get into it. Oh, are we going to start a puzzle tonight?
I think we start it tonight because then we can get the edge done.
These are our favourite brand of puzzles. They're called Boardwalk. We originally bought a couple in Costco. Love them so much that we ordered directly on their website. They are an American company, so we get them shipped over. We've completed about 5, maybe?
More than that, maybe
More?
7.
I have an Instagram story highlight with all the ones we've been doing, but this one is the farmer's market, so that's what we're aiming for. We get all of the pieces down on the table.
They're all like jaggedy pieces.
Yeah.
Then it's not just like loads of rectangles.
Like so. They're really fun. And the colours, like the quality's really nice, and it's challenging but not too difficult. We get the 500 pieces.
Because it fits perfectly on our table.
It
We just can't fit 1,000 pieces on our table. So
No. One day we'll get a bigger table, but
yeah, we get a dining room table or something.
yeah, we did have one, didn't we? We got rid of it a long time ago.
And settle an argument. If there's 2 pieces that are already joined together, I separate them because otherwise I haven't done the full puzzle.
I don't.
But
I think if they're together, that's fake putting them together for me, and it just saves me a job.
Absolutely
But
not.
we have to do Benji's way, which is
The correct way.
take them apart.
And also, edges first. That's not
Edges
even a debate.
first is fair because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
But these ones are sometimes hard to see what the edges actually are.
So if you'd like to apply to be in Puzzle Club, then that's the rules and there's no discussion.
Okay.
Like that, this one's got 5 pieces.
It's really jaggedy. Okay, so this is how we do things. We separate up pieces and try and piece things together. And this is the progress we've made in just a few hours, couple of hours maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
2 episodes of that show.
Found the people, found their parts, and then we kind of spread out from there, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Middle in, outside in, or
Yeah.
middle out.
And then tomorrow we'll start doing the vegetables because there are some areas like this cabbage and over there is the apple where it's a bit more obvious. But I think that's good start.
I think so too.
And we'll do the rest tomorrow. We're going to go to bed now. Get into bed, read our books, and then we'll see you again in the morning.
No.
Good morning. It is Sunday, and yesterday I tried to blow dry my hair into like a bouncy blow dry sort of situation, but it didn't work out. It was so annoying all day. You might have seen my hair was down, half up, all the way up, down again. So I'm curling it with an actual curling wand this morning. Today, as I mentioned, we are going to see 6 at the cinema, and then we've got the F1 race tonight. Lovely dinner sorted already. So we're actually thinking of maybe having lunch out because the cinema is at 2. We're going for a dog walk this morning. We have arrived at the dog walk park that we're meeting Benji's mum, and I'll be honest, this makes me feel like deeply sad. I actually feel myself getting emotional.
We used to come here so
we haven't been back here. Yeah, it's been over a year since she died. I still find it really difficult to walk the same places that we used to go with her. Like, it's really sad, but we have to move on. Like, it's been a long time, but seeing everyone get their dogs in and out of the cars just makes me sad.
And they used to have the wash. Well, they do have the wash station.
Yeah.
Here, don't we used to wash our hair.
Oh my god, so many amazing memories here because it's a really safe, lovely place. They have like enclosed, gated areas, and you can like let your dogs run quite freely, and it was a place that I felt really confident bringing Bonnie.
We are walking with my mum and her 2 dogs, Bo and Kira, today.
Yeah.
She has 2 spaniels. We think one of them's a Sprocker, but we don't know 100%.
Because they were both rehomed / rescued dogs.
Separately.
Yeah, they're 4 and 5, so they're young dogs, but Benji's mum has always fostered and rehomed dogs your whole life.
Both like such different personalities.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
But they're really cute. Anyway, we in November are having them for 4 weeks whilst my mum goes to Australia.
Yeah, because you've got family out there, haven't you? And as we don't have a dog right now, we all agreed that if she's going to go away, we're the best people in the best hands to have her dogs.
And we're craving dog life again.
We are so badly. This is why I keep getting upset, because I just love having a dog, but because we travel so much, it's just not feasible right now to have another one.
Saying we are ready.
We're so ready.
But not actually ready, because we have things planned and goals and things that aren't dog conducive. So
this is quite nice that we're going to have them. The point being is that we do see the dogs, obviously, and they do sometimes come round the house, but we're trying to increase it more than normal.
We're trying to integrate them so that it feels like a second home for them, so they're not anxious.
They get used to the smells, they get used to us, and already they respond to us when we ask them to do things, which is amazing. But we want them to be comfortable with us going, so we want to take them places like this. So we're going to take them on the walks that they get used to with Benji's mum, but then eventually it will just be us. So yeah, that's the plan. That's why we're like prioritising doing it. So that's what we're doing this morning. Hopefully I won't keep crying walking around this place. We're back from our dog walk. It was so lovely. The dogs are so well behaved. Their recall to our voices was amazing. They love running. They love being in the water. They are much more high energy than what we were used to with Bonnie, because she was 9 when we got her, and they are obviously younger. They are also slightly different in just their mannerisms. Even though they're all spaniels, Bonnie was a cocker, they are springers, and we think Bo is maybe Sprocker, but they're such wonderful dogs. We're very excited to be having them in November, but we've got 6-7 months now to sort of keep going on walks, keep having them over the house. We are also going to build up and have them overnight a couple of times as well, just so it's not a massive shock for them. So yeah, we're really excited about having them. I am wearing this midi dress to the cinema. It's actually from Uniqlo last year. I love it. I have it in black as well. It's got pockets. I like it because it's thin, so I don't get too hot in it. Sometimes these midi dresses, they have like loads of material and they weigh me down. We have arrived at BH2, which is an entertainment complex. It's got loads of different restaurants.
10 or 12 different restaurants, cinema,
escape room.
right next to the gardens.
Yeah. And we, sadly, no longer have a Cineworld. So we were Cineworld members for a long time, 2017, and we loved it being unlimited members. So we now have to come into Bournemouth Town Centre to do Odeon, which is upstairs.
We are getting a cinema back there.
Apparently it's going to be View, isn't it?
Renovating it now, so
yeah, it's not open.
This year.
So that leaves us with coming down to Odeon, which actually, this is one of the nicest Odeons because it's quite new and it's got loads of big screens and it has these really nice recliner seats. Yeah. So we're actually debating, should we become members here? We're like looking into the prices.
But the Tower Park has free parking, whereas this has got quite expensive car parks. It's right by the beach.
And it's in the central town. So here's the Odeon, it's got a Costa, and we're gonna go to Nando's just next door for today. We have got a nice table. We're number 24, which is the day we got married and is my birthday. It's one of our lucky numbers. It always makes me smile. But anyway, I'm just picking what I want. I think I'm actually gonna go for a salad because they have this Mediterranean salad and I like the look of this with chicken, and I like the new Nando's Fanta one. We have an hour until the film. We placed an order for our food
and we're going to go through our goals and talk about them. And just having a little look at mine, I can see that some things have been successful. We've achieved a lot of travel stuff that we wanted to tick off. Some of our work goals are going smoothly, but some of my home and relationship ones, I want to spend more quality time with my brother. I want to prioritise my morning routine, that kind of thing. So there's some things that, because we travel so much, we have to adapt to them when we come back home, because our small habits and changes that we make, they go out the window a little bit. So we're just going to sit here and talk about them and use it as like a little planning session. It's like a little let's talk about it, let's review where we're at.
Last year my vision board was really successful. I ticked off the majority of things, didn't I?
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
And that's what's got me started back on reading, and I'm already on 10 books read by mid-April for this year. Just this year.
So you've met your goal already, so you need to double it, really.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 24.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know how to do it on the app,
24?
but I'm going to go for 24.
25, so it's 25 books in 2025.
Well, I don't know, it's 2 books a month.
I think you can do that.
But I'm on my last book of my Danny Black series, which is the book that's what's really helped me speak through.
Reading, yeah.
I don't know if I pivot and go for another Chris Ryan series, because he has a few series, or I go back to my National Treasure Da Vinci Code style books that I enjoyed, and I think there's 25 or 30 of them, so I've got options.
That's what we're going to chat about. We're going to make some goals, because we obviously have to make personal goals, together goals, individual goals, and then we make work goals that are more focused on me and then more focused on us together. So this is fun. It's like a working lunch. Look at this. I definitely want to recreate this for lunches at home, but the chicken with the Fanta, honestly, is a game changer if you haven't tried it. It's like orange chicken. It's really good with feta, tomato, cucumber, and I added half an avocado. So I'm excited for this. And then just got a pitta.
Double grilled chicken pitta, medium.
Spicy
and then
rice.
I'll scoop some of the chicken out and fill the rice in there.
Ooh, yummy. Let's eat. We've decided we're going to have a little treat as we're at the cinema, and we really love pick and mix. So we're just going to get a little bag, aren't we? How'd you get a bag?
Oh, you have to buy it.
Oh, you buy it first. Oh, okay. Unlike Cineworld, you have to pay for a cup, so there's no overflowing. Is this?
You know exactly what you can get.
Yes, it's not done on weight. It's done on.
Ram it all in.
So what's the tactic? Are you putting in your lighter things at the bottom? I see. All right, I'm gonna fill mine up. I like coming up the escalators here. It's really nice. Look at this. I love coming to the cinema. And I'm really excited because we've got Mission Impossible, the F1 movie in June. Oh yeah, Lilo and Stitch, live action. Thunderbolts, How to Train Your Dragon, live action, which I'm most excited for. I'm just looking at the posters in case there's anything else we've forgotten. We haven't seen the Minecraft movie yet either.
Is that actually good?
The Lilo and Stitch poster is so cute, look. I also fully filled my cup right to the top. I'm not going to eat it all in here. Benji's is overflowing. Our favourites are the...
I will say, we'll eat this over a period of time.
Over time, yeah. I like the red and blacks, these little jelly things, and the vanilla fudge. They're my favourites. What are your favourite pick and mix? I don't know if you can, appreciate this, because I've had to put my torch on, but these are the seats. They, fully recline out. They're so lovely. Oh, yes. It's a bit noisy. Perfect. Got my pick and mix. Oh, I'm so excited for this, guys. Lovely. And now we're ex-wives.
That was so good.
So good.
It's got to be one of the best openings to a show.
I love it. It's such high energy. The Queens are so talented, because obviously that's the original London cast. And there was a little bit of an interview before it as well, so you got to hear a bit about how they felt performing it and stuff. It was just very, very good. So much talent, so fun, great to see it again, but it does remind me how incredible it is to actually see shows live. Of course it's cool to go and see it, but I'm glad we have already seen it. It was really, really good to see it. A great Sunday afternoon. I feel really happy now.
It's going to be in my head the whole rest of the day.
Yeah, divorce,
Beheaded,
died, dun 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 dun, divorce, beheaded, survived. We're 6.
And now, obviously, we're going to listen to it on the way home as well.
Of course we are. And I was going to say, I'm absolutely obsessed with Hannah Lowther. Some of you will know who she is from TikTok, but she actually has a YouTube channel. Sorry, the car is just making a load of noise. She has a YouTube channel, and you should definitely go and watch her vlogs. Not only is she a brilliant vlogger, she's a wonderful person. I actually met her at an awards ceremony last year, but she was one of the... Swing, that's it. She was one of the swings for Catherine Howard and Catherine Parr.
Is it? K Hard and K Bar? Is that right? The pink and the blue. So she has done a whole vlog series around the behind the scenes of working on the show, and there's loads of vlogs you can go and enjoy that I really loved. Anywho, now we're going home. It's 4:20. The Formula 1 is on at 6, so I've got a bit of time to sort out some stuff at home and then watch it. I just had a quick shower because I wanted to take my makeup off, and I thought, you know what, I'll do a shower as well, and then skincare, and then I can get my pyjamas on and start winding down already. But I wanted to talk to you about a few favourites while I was in the shower. I forgot to talk about this. It's from Dove, and I picked it up in Target, but I've checked and you can get it here in the UK. And it's a body scrub, the crushed macadamia and rice milk. It is so nice. I've got like, you know, sometimes it's referred to as chicken skin, but like, you know, the little red bobbly arms. My arms have never been smooth for as long as I can remember, and I've never actively like tried to change that. Like sometimes it's worse than others, but as I've got older, I feel like I've grown out of it, but it's still not completely smooth. There's still a little bit there, you know, but this smells nice and it helps, and you can see I've really dived into it. So I need to get some more of that, but it just, oh, it's so good. So I really recommend that. And then another favourite while I was in the shower was just playing a YouTube video. I watch YouTube every day, all the time, when I'm getting ready, when like I was just having a shower, then I just had it on the side playing. This is my favourite YouTuber right now. His name is Kevin, and he has a channel called WDW Kevin, and he does pin trading around the Disney resorts. He goes to Universal as well, and I really like the pin trading videos because I am really obsessed with pin trading right now. I already collect the Disney pins and I have dipped my toe in it, and sometimes I'll do it here and there, but I love that he goes around the resorts and he goes to every board and he shows you what's on the board and he shows you what he swaps. I'm playing that out loud. I'm now going to have just 10 minutes of like, you know, thorough skincare and maybe a face mask, and then I'm just going to put the F1 on in about half an hour. So great timing. I've got my pajamas, I've got my Mercedes jumper on, and I have a nice big cup of tea. It's a Universal Orlando Resort mug. Look at this one. It's so nice. Hang on, let me show you the other side too. It's hot. Here we go. Love it. And I haven't had a cup of tea in ages, so perfect. All right, let's go watch the Formula 1. Just wanted to show you the state of this room. You haven't done too much while I've been gone, have you?
I've literally done 2 pieces, one here and one here, but this one piece here connects all of that stuff together.
Oh, well done. Da, 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 da. Oh, no! Frozen.
Da, 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 da.
Kimmy! Josh! Hey! Lando! Max looks so scary.
He is, he's Darth Vader.
He is.
He's Formula 1 Darth Vader.
He is.
The Arabian Nights history.
Arabian Nights.
Like Arabian
Days. Oh, it's so funny. Yesterday.
Oh my God.
Yesterday, someone on George's social media team shared this like topless shirt picture of him, and I sent it to Benj like, oh my God, look at this on Instagram. Right, I don't know if you can see the timestamp.
11 seconds is wild. Brogan's got notifications on for George Russell.
I just so happened to be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone deleted it on his social. They deleted it like straight away, so I got a copy though, so sorry.
Yeah, £10 each. And Brogan will send you George's thirst trap.
I don't believe he posted that.
Brogan is stuck in his thirst trap.
Sorry.
We're not sorry about
Not what I said. Right, put it back on now. We've got a race to see. Here's tonight's HelloFresh dinner. We've got some gnocchi, bit of salad on the side. I think it's got spinach in it. Has it, Benj? Or
It's got kale.
kale. Oh, yummy.
Oh, we got your
You've outdone yourself here, babe. It looks amazing.
balsamic vinegar.
Oh, a bit of balsamic. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Honestly, just look at that. We actually haven't had this one before. It's Benji's first time making gnocchi. It's actually butternut squash gnocchi. Mmm. That is sensational. That is gorgeous. I shouldn't be surprised because we love all our HelloFresh dinners, but that is great. We have one more episode of the Diamond Heist, which we started last night, as you know, so 3 episodes. So we're going to watch that with our dinner.
Can you tell that we maybe lost the last piece? We had to take the cushion out, we moved this all the way back, we looked in the bag, we looked in the box.
Have no fear, it was found.
It was found.
This happens to us almost every time we do a puzzle. There's always one piece. We finished. It looks really good. That was one of my favourites, actually.
It was very difficult around the fruit here, fruit and the veg, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's so many little bits.
Like the oranges were kind of similar to the pumpkins.
Yeah.
And
like the strawberries, the tomatoes.
Yeah. But there were lots of people, which made it quite interesting because we were going, that's your star girl, that's your boy there. Like, it was so fun. I have had such a lovely day today. I feel so content that we've completed the puzzle. We've got some plans to see some friends tomorrow. Overall, we've just ticked all the boxes of things we want to achieve. We had a great planning and goals and update session at lunch. Just feeling really happy. So thank you for coming along with us. Big thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring. Like I said, Hello Brogan 50 for that 50% off for your first box, 25% off the next 2 months, and free desserts for life. It's already such good value for money, but obviously that is such an amazing deal. It's so flexible and it fits in our lifestyle so perfectly. And tonight's dinner was absolutely gorgeous, like a real winner. Definitely one we're going to be adding to our usual roster when it comes back up on the app. So thank you to them. We'll be back again very soon. I can't remember when the next video is. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break next week, beginning of May, if that works out, just because it's been pretty hectic for me and I just want to reset and get back into sort of planning and seeing where we're at for May. But have no fear, we've got lots of fun ideas and things happening. I think that was everything. So have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon. Bye.